You're listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional. Today's topic, Jonah, Anger Management, Part 3. Imagine if every person living in New York City suddenly became a Christian in a single day. Unfortunately, it seems highly unlikely, right? Well, when Jonah journeyed to Nineveh on God's command to proclaim its imminent destruction, his prophecy was met with utter, genuine repentance, from the king all the way to the poorest slave. Jonah 3, 5-9. And God forgave the Ninevites, sparing them from destruction. Verse 10. But Jonah was furious. Those people did not deserve mercy. They had lived their lives in selfishness, ignominy, depravity. Of course, he knew this would happen. He knew God's character. God was gracious and merciful. Of course he would save them. And now he, Jonah, would look like an idiot and a liar. All that effort he made, crying up and down the streets of Nineveh, now none of it was going to happen. He was so angry he could die. Chapter 4, verse 3. But how blind Jonah was! Had he not just received God's same mercy from his own disobedience? Had he not recently repented in the belly of the fish and been delivered? In his pride and self-conceit, he was unable to recognize his own hypocrisy. In a fit, he left Nineveh and planted himself just outside it. Verse 5. He would not move until that wretched city met its punishment. But as it was very warm, God in his mercy provided a tall gourd to shade the prophet. Verse 6. And Jonah sat, satisfied. But the next morning God caused a worm to destroy the gourd, and Jonah, baking like a bun in the oven, grew furious again. Verses 7 and 8. It is right for me to be angry, he answered, spiteful, stubborn, and past listening to reason, when questioned by God, even to death. Verse 9. Why did the gourd have to die? He was just the most unfortunate being on earth. Nothing worked for him. Nothing went his way. Nothing. But in return, God simply asked, why should all of those people have to die too? Verse 11. The Bible does not tell us Jonah's reply, but traditionally the prophet is thought to have penned his own book. If he did, perhaps this honest account in itself provides us with a hopeful outcome. Jonah, in his rash anger, would have saved the plant over the people, simply because the plant had been useful to him. What do we prioritize over precious souls for God's kingdom? Our key Bible text for today comes from Jonah chapter 4 and verse 4. Then the Lord said, Doest thou well to be angry? Thank you for listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional.